Let's get started, my little friend, to a new lesson. Today we're gonna continue here our Ninja Cat, and let me show you the step by step about what we will learn today. All right. So first of all, let me show you. You see me doing here the vector of this character that we draw in the past week. So don't forget that the past week we did the fundamentals, and also we did the drawing, and then I showed you how you can transfer your drawing into digital. In this case, now it's time to make the vector. And what you will learn? You will learn how to apply the Lowpoly technique, Lowpoly technique, and then until the final, you will learn how to do this stage here, which is the values. In this tutorial, you will learn everything until you reach this result here. Okay? So if you want to learn much more, keep watching this tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy a lot. And just to remember you, my friends, you can download this image on the Telegram. It's gonna be available for you for just 1 week. After that, I'm gonna remove from there. So what will you do? We will start to vectorize this. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to reduce the opacity. Just follow me, alright? So if it's too fast, slow down the video later, pause, and then do your time. So here I'm doing the vector doodling. It's going to be in my time. And let's get started here. I'm just setting up here my desk. So look at this. This is how I work. Tablet here. My syntax is here because I need. And there we go. This is the way that I work on. And good. And let's get started. Right now I will lock this layer. Let me see if the size is good. It's not too good. Let me make this bigger. And I will crop this with the vector crop tool. Here, make it bigger. I'm making bigger to make it easy to recognize. Very good. After that, let's lock, and I'll start to vectorize this. I usually vectorize in the layers below. Great. Here, just using the pen tool. I want to use the pen tool. Selected. Create a line. This line will be something like, can be 4. The width of this line is going to be 4. Good. And now we can just start to vectorize this image. I will start with the head using the Lowpoly technique. Here, Lowpoly technique, as you can see. The body shape will be something like this. Can be this shape here. Look how Lowpoly technique is crazy. Now I will vectorize here this area. Adjust in grayscale is fine here. As you can see, the Lowpoly technique is a kind of Picasso. I'm becoming a bit Picasso, my friend. And then here I will add the triangle, which represents the ear here as well. Oh, it's not perfect. I just want to bring this in here. And there we go. Here the tail is gonna look like this. I'm gonna use the pencil tool right here because it's a kind of shape that you need to do this. Look, pencil tool, turn it on, stabilizer, turn it on, and then you just need to draw a line that do this here, and remove the fill. You just need to have this for now. At the moment, if I hide, don't quit this video here. Look at what we got here. We got a cube cat ninja. Now let's do here the bottom part like this. Good. Next is going to be the moon. I will do this way. If you want to get good in vector, just follow my guidelines. Follow here like this and this. The moon is gonna look like this in Lowpoly technique. This is the moon. You see the result getting faster in just a few seconds soon. I will just do here the band. Is the band? Badge, right? Isn't it badge? Here I will just create some lines for this shape. is low poly as well, can be organic. I will do in low poly. Now we can do the buildings. The buildings will be applied over here. It's going to look like this for now. Yeah, like this. Increase here. Apply another one here. I'm making square later. I can adjust the null here, and I can duplicate and bring these layers, of course, below here. And then it doesn't need to be perfect compared to the sketch, because something that I like to tell to everyone: sketch, it is just for the idea, for the project. There you go. As you can see, if you hide, this is the result we got. It's simple and effective, and I will make these buildings small, but compared to the here I need to open more space. I want to bring this contrast. Okay, so we have a composition happening here at this moment, which is going to be important and relevant to the design decisions. Next, what's gonna be important is that you leave the like and comment here if you are enjoying this tutorial. So right now, what I usually like to do is to give the name for the groups. Let me tell you how this will work. As you see, we have the cat shape, and I will hold shift and click in all the single shape. This one, select, Ctrl G, selected. This one as well. I'm gonna group this one here, group it, place in the same group of the cat here, and then you can start to group everything that you have here. Let me just click in this one, Ctrl G, Ctrl G, and then you can start to give the names for the layers. So this will be the cat. I'm going to give you the names here. This will be the buildings, buildings left, and buildings right. Here's going to be the moon. This is the tail that is included here inside of the cat tail. This is the wood, the platform, right? Wood platform. Let's give it the name platform. Naming is the very important stage. It's the bandage, right? It's bandage. I don't know if it's the name that we call, but I will leave it like that. This is the head. This is the body. There you go. All the names have been created successfully for the project, and as you can see, everything is vectorized and having the name conventions here. Then I will call this as project 1, and this is the project 2 that we're gonna continue here. This is the backup, okay, just to compare later the progress. Very good, my friend. Congratulations for your new achievement. I know that it is kind of time demanding when you are giving the names or organizing, but I need to tell you, organization, it is the very first priority that you need to have if you want to keep consistent and better results in your design. Okay, now let's start to make the curves. We are going to go to the vector in curves. As you can see, I'm going to start only on the cat. Let me reduce the opacity of our design sketch rough. Here I will select all the head. Let's start here with the head, and then I'll select all the nodes, as you see, and click here on top. So Affinity will do this for me. It's going to make this in our curve, and then it's time to apply this. I will now move the corners, as you see here, just like that. Good. Here I'm going to make this a bit more sharp in order to have this curved This layer will be below, the body needs to be below of the head. Good. And now we start to make some changes on the head, like that. Good. The head shape now it's good. Here now I will apply the ears. It's going to be applied just like that. This one as well. I'm not going to use the symbol tool. For me, the way that it is fine. And here I'm doing this from top to bottom, which means that I'm starting from the head, and then I will select these shapes and convert all in curve here on top, and then I can start to do this. Look, I can have a nice result by pushing these handles. These nodes, as you can see, it's called handles. Okay, like that. And to make this more consistent and better, I need to draw other part of this. Let's make this more curved to make a kind of wind effect flowing like this. Later I can always adjust, perhaps like that, and then make this simple. Very good. And then I will do this. I will create right now the inner shapes are ready for here. You see, insert inside being right now use it. And just to let you know my process, if it's our first time here, I have a course that teach everything about my process, which is the Affinity Design 2.0, is available on my website, and there I explain everything about the functionalities, the tools. And here what I will do is to apply the insert inside, and I will show you one time, and then we will apply forever in your life, because you're gonna save a lot of time. Here the insert inside is being used, and then I will create the shapes here inside. There we go. Here as well, insert inside, turn it on, and then apply here. Very good. So I have these shapes, as you see, and then I will start to create here this shape from top. Okay, can be this. I'll make this more dark. Press A for the nodes tool. Good. And then I'll create this shape just like that here. Make it brighter. I will convert all of this in shapes. Can be this here and here. Let's make this like that. I'm using the node tool, guys, because it's important that you control the curves. It's a modeling, I'd say. Vector is modeling. Look, here looks nice. Kind of Naruto aspect. And here I will use the pencil tool, turn it on, and I will create this spiral shape. Like that, that's fine. Very good. And now I will create the inner shapes, which is going to be related to the mouth and also the eyes. For these areas, look at this. I will do this. I like to do in this way. I will use the pen tool, create this kind of triangle, and press A, node 2, and do this. And convert this to curve like that. I'm so familiar with the use of pen tool in that way that I feel that it's it's kind of very fast. Pen tool again, and here we go. I will now insert inside and add a shape here. I'll make this for now in black, like this. Nice. And I can group the eyes from here, just for now, and duplicate here. Looks cute and nice. Let me make this line a bit bigger and longer. Yeah. And now I will do here the nose. Is not that case. Simple one, like that. And then I will do this. What I'm doing is just to insert one line and then using the node tool in order to do this result. This is the way that I usually do the vectors, which is very simple way. And here I will do this style here of shape. Let me group everything now which is related to these shapes, and then I can move this more up or here. It depends. And one thing that I want to add, it's going to add more constant and stylized thing. I will do this. I will insert inside and then I will add a shape that will do this. Using the pencil tool, and then I'm gonna make this a bit more white, like this. Here we go. The shape is getting even nice, as you see. If I hide only the head, it's having a nice result, as you can see. Using the same principle of selecting the nodes and then use A, convert all the curves into convert to smart, like that, and then you start to manipulate the shape. Here we go. This both shape, which is the legs, gonna be placed behind. And then look at this. I'm doing and using this a lot. So I have here this triangle shape from the Picasso style. All right, and I will do this. Look, if I press C, which is the corner tool, this tool here, I can have this result. I can make this rounded, like that. C, click on the node and then push like that. You start to have a very nice curve if you do this, okay? And then I will push this more to be simplified. Nice. I'm thinking about to make the character head more looking by sides, not in very front, like this. I feel like it gives a nice composition. And here I will add a new shape for this area here. Make it dark for the ninja cat. Around here, this one. There you go. Good, very good. Look at the difference between the style. And just to let you know, the head is already, rigged. I can make this in animated, which is, I'm planning. I'm very thinking to bring something like animated in this one, like here, blinking the eyes. I'm thinking. Let's see how this project will end. Here. Then I will create the leg shapes. For this one, I'm considering to do this. I'm considering to create insert inside, and then I will apply here a shape like that. Okay, and like this. And then just to have this feel here. You understand soon as we progress more with the project. But the idea is to have these two lines in order to have these two separate shapes, because I can merge them all to be like this. Alright, and I'll leave it in this way for now. Here below we have the kind of staff. Can be something organic like this. Look at this, which is gonna be very nice for you. The knife tool, which is a new tool for the Affinity 2.0, it's gonna be very useful for this purpose here. I'm gonna use now, and then I will do this. Let me activate the the window stabilizer, and then I will do this. Look, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I will select all of these little parts that has been sliced, and then I will delete, and then I will get this result. See, my friend, look at this. And then as we progress here, as you see, we will start to get a better and consistent vector result. As now we will do for the moon. The moon is gonna be very simple. Select the node, both nodes here, convert them to curve, and then hold right button, and then do this. Whoa, here. Very good. And then we can add some kind of curves here on the building. It's gonna be something like this, to be more, I will not call this as Chinese or Japanese, but I'm just following a silhouette from my mind. So it's important that if you have anything, just try to find for the proper references. Here, that's fine. I like this shape. I will make something like this here. Now it looks even better. Creating these edges, kind of rounded edges, makes more, seems Japanese aspect here. Very good, very good. And then let's see how this is working. Let me hide for now the sketch, and look at this. Let me add for now background, just to give more an idea. The main idea is to make the background darker compared to other elements. And this stage is important that you start to study the values, where you want to give more attention. For example, the moon is going to be more light, like that. It's going to be more, in terms of brightness, it's going to be more white. And the objects which is going to be more darker, it is the one that will have low contrast compared to the bright ones. So if you are creating the cats to look like more white, it's gonna be like this. And I'm finding a middle term here with the brightness to make the contrast nice. So if you make this area white, I suggest you to go with the middle more dark. If you do this more white, I suggest you to go with another one more darker. I always try to find for the oppositions for the better contrast, and then we will start to apply more the values here. I will make this more darker in that case, like that. Good. This will be in this way. Remove this few. This can be more darker, like this, just to improve more the contrast of each element. Like that, here and here. Make this a bit more like this. Good. As you can see, there is a conflict between the background and this area here. It's same color basically, and I need to decide where I want to go, because if I make this too dark, it's going to conflict and it's gonna look like that this is, an area from the background. So I will make something like this. And I was thinking, at the beginning, before I started this tutorial, even to add a kind of, clothing here on top, a clock, not clock, coat. I don't know how to pronounce this. Here, the tail. The tail now, we're going to select this, and then I'll place this below. and then I will add the width, just like this here. Now let's refine and polish even more here the tail. I will select here, and as you remember, I did this using the pencil tool, and we have just the width in 4, but I will increase this width, and then I will apply here a bit of pressure. As you're gonna see, the pressure is being applied here in this panel, okay? And then I will do something like this, just to create more organic shape and form, like that. Very good. And then I will expand this stroke by going on here and expand stroke. Right now I have here a shape. It's not anymore a line like before. And then I can go with this color and add now a stroke in 4 like we are using. But that case, I'm going to convert this to alignment out. I prefer this most than this one. This makes not in the way that I like, and that's why I like to use the alignment to outside. Okay, very good. If you are watching until here, as you can see, and then we can start to add more inner details. It's going to be applied here, this area. Let me remove the fill from this area. Here I'm going to make this a bit more small, like that. Then we're gonna have this nice result for this sketch here. This one I'm gonna make it this bigger. Same technique for the tail. Let's move this more into here just to polish more. Very good. And I'll add some details here inside, which is going to be some lines, just like that. Very simple. Here and here. I'm gonna make this more small. That's fine. In this way, it's good. And we can start to add some kind of, I'm thinking in add some very simple gradient in the background, in gray in that case. Let me try to, this one looks nice in this way. I'm gonna make it dark. Yes, here. Oh, now it's getting even nice with the contrast that we are working on. Now I will start to move this more to here. I will paste here behind. And also guys, look at this. I will start to make these shapes even nicer in terms of doing this. You see, I will select everything that I have using Ctrl and Shift, as you see, and press E, and I can apply this. You can see, can make this bold or smaller. It really depends. And I will get in the middle term of it, like this, something like more like that. A bit squashed head, just to have a nice style. Very good. And then I will just apply here. I'm thinking to add this to get in very top, like that. Here and here. Since we changed a little bit the face position, it changed up a bit the perspective. Okay. And then we can apply some kind of details on here. Just small details, not too much. Just to not compromise a lot here. Like that, very good. And then I will start to add some lines here, very simple ones, you see. Certain side, using the pencil tool, I will start to add this details here. Let's make this more like that. For the wood, 1, 2, and 3 here. Looks nice. just adding some few lines, we can get this kind of texturing, which is gonna make the design even nicer. Nice. And now it's time to add some small details, not too much here inside of the buildings. What I want to do is to create some shapes. Let's make this this way here, and then I'll create some kind of windows, you know, here, here, duplicating like that. I'm thinking to add a kind of, you know, windows like that here, a little bit open it just to get into the variations. Same for this area, I will do this a bit darker here, and then I will start to add the windows in this area as well, just to give a bit more. This is a kind of details that it is not extremely relevant, but it's nice to add. It's really nice. Oh, now it's becoming more, you know, looking nice. The moon, I'm thinking to add some kind of clouds here. I don't know if I will add clouds, but what I'm thinking really it is to add some kind of stars. Star, I will add this shape, then I will do this to 4 points like that. Now this looks like the shuriken, and then I will start to duplicate and paste to other positions. Here we go. Can be something like that. Now it's become even something that I was imagining in the beginning. The moon, I'm just starting a little bit just to make this more stylized. I think like that will be better. Yeah, like this. And then we'll just add some subtle details here in these ones. Not many details, just few. Just to have some windows being applied in these positions. Let me duplicate this to another side. I'm kind of building all the backgrounds here just to give more storytelling to this character, which makes the image even nicer if we don't have. But if you don't want to make the background, that's fine. We are just building a kind of complete picture from scratch, as you can see, from the drawing into here. Okay, and look at this. Let me compare with you the progress so far that you got here. At this moment, as you can see, we are here in this part of the project. Let me enable back the sketch. Let me bring this into here so you see the difference from the progress that we are building together. This one, of course, is symmetrical in front, and this is starting, you know, to get everything in vector way. And I have plans to continue this lesson in order to bring the colors and details in the next week, and then we will start to polish even more the details that we have here. Okay, all right, so I hope that you really enjoyed this tutorial. All right, and if you want to keep watching this, I will move this lesson to the Vectorize Club in the upcoming weeks. Okay, so this lesson is not gonna be always available here on YouTube, and yeah, That's it. And the next week we're gonna do the coloring. All right, so I'm very looking forward to see you in the next week. Take care and bye bye, my friend. See ya.